Hi dear folks. Today we are going to discuss about Vogel initial basic feasible solution of this transportation problem. In that there are three warehouses and three customers, you see, and the 40 units will be supplying at the cost of 3 per unit, and the warehouse 2 will be supplying to customer 1. And over here you see the warehouse 1 will be supplying to customer 3. 40 units will be supplying to customer 1. 40 units will be supplying to customer 3 at the cost of $1 per unit. So 40 units will be supplying from warehouse 1. 40 units will be supplying to customer 1 from warehouse 2. 30 units will be supplying to customer 1 from warehouse 3 at the cost of $6 per unit. It's a per unit one. Likewise, warehouse 3 will be supplying 40 units more at the cost of $2 per unit to customer 2. So first, in the beginning, we need to understand that whatever allocation we have done, it must follow this formula, that is m plus n minus 1. M is the number of rows, that is 3, and n is the number of columns, that is 3 minus 1, it is 5. So you see over here I missed out 20, so I just wrote it 20. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 must be the allocated cells. Okay, so you see this formula is giving you the 5 answer and the allocation is 5. So it means you can apply the stepping stone method or the Modi method. We are going to optimize the solution of this initial basic feasible solution of Vogel through the stepping stone method. In that, remember, you always need to take out the total of demand and supply. So you see supplies are there, supply, and this is demand. So over here you see 4, 5, 1 are different cost, but supply units are 40. Supply units are 40. Remember, these are the supply units. 20 supply units, 40 supply units, that is 60 supply units. 40 supply units, 30 supply units, 70 supply units. So what will it be? 170. Will be 170. Let's calculate from here. 0, 40, 30, 70. 0, 0, 40. 40, 20, 0, 60. 60, 40, 100, 70, 170. So you see demand and supply must always be equals to 170. If the demand and supply are not equal to 170, it means there is something wrong with the idea. So you need to understand that your allocation must be giving you the only answer, that is 170. If your allocation Vogel approximation method is not giving you 170, it means it is not a valid answer. Now let's move ahead. Let's solve it with the stepping stone method. So in the stepping stone method, what do? We do the iterations. So this is the first iteration we are about to start. In the iteration, what do? We work on the unallocated cells, that is 4, 5, 4, 8. These are the unallocated cells. There is no allocation of units. So what do we have to do? We have to allocate the units. Maybe to optimize the solution. For example, I just trying to make my point over here that 40 units are over here. You see, 40 units are over here. After stepping stone method, it may be 30. Okay, and there is 0 unit over here. 0 unit you are supplying to customer 2 from warehouse 2. So it may be 10. It may be 10. You see, the allocations are changed. Okay, or there may be other thing like that. So the allocations will may be challenged. We need to understand. Now, you see, first we need to do the iteration. The iteration one, unallocated cell. Unallocated cell has to be represented with the X. Okay, X1 is the first row and first column. You see, X11. Okay, so we are starting with the unallocated, first and unallocated, that is 4. Okay, so over here you see 4 is there. Okay, but what we need to do, we need to make a loop. How can we make a loop? You see, we can make a loop with the allocated cells. You see, this is allocated, this is allocated, this is allocated, nearest one. Okay, so we have to move allocated to allocated. These are the stones to step on. Stone to step on, stone to step on, stone to step on, then get back. Like there is a river flowing across the street, across the plain. So what do? You need to have something to put your foot on. Likewise, that is called the step stone. So these are the step stone through which you can reach to your destination. So your destination is 4. Start with the 4 plus 4. Since you can go only horizontal or vertical. So if you go to horizontal, so you see we have gone to the horizontal. So it is unallocated, so we don't consider it. It is allocated, yes, we consider it. So, but we need to write the minus 1. Okay. Now, we have a choice, either we go to vertical or horizontal. Horizontal we will not be going because we have to move ahead to make a loop. So we will go to vertical. The closest one is 3. So we will take the 3 with the plus sign. Alternate signs will be there, plus, minus, plus. Now next will be the minus 1. Minus. Okay. Minus. Let's see. Minus we have, which one we have? In the vertical we don't have any. In horizontal we have 3. Same line, in the same row we have 3. We will not consider 4, instead we will consider 3. Okay. From 3 we can easily reach to 4. Got it? So starting from here, going to there, reaching to 3, then moving to 3, then getting back to 4. So you see, this is a loop. This is the shortest loop in which you get the 4 different cost. Okay, it may be 6, it may be 8, but these are the big loops, and that is not a closest loop or shortest loop. Now let's move ahead. First we need to find out the cost by subtracting it. Plus 4 minus 1 plus 3. So plus 3 is telling us that there is no problem with the X11. We are good with X11. We are good with X11, 4. Why? Because the answer is plus 3. Whenever the answer is in plus, it means, what does it mean? It means there is no need of change. Got it? So let's move ahead to the next unallocated, that is x12. So you see x12 is 5, so we start with plus 5. Then what would be the shortest one? Can it be the shortest one? No, there is no allocation. Can we go over here? No, because if we would be here, then what will be our next destination? 6, yes, maybe. Then 3, yes, correct. But how would we reach to 5 again? So it's a tricky one actually. Let's continue with this. Plus 5, 1 is the horizontal one. We may go only to vertical or horizontal. Horizontal one plus 1, okay. Plus 3, sorry, minus 3, okay. 4, there is no allocation. It's a tricky one. So what it shows? It shows that you can reach to 5 through, you get back to 5 starting from the 5 and getting back to the 5 through 2 or 1 only. Okay? Okay. But it's a tricky one. Why? Because 2 and 1 you have to reach so that you can get back to 5. Okay? Now, let's begin. First, we will go to 2. Okay. Then we will go to 6. Then we go to 3. Then we go to 3, 1. So we will have to go to every allocation to reach the 5 again. So you see over here that we are reaching to 5 by following all of them. So you see, starting from the 5, okay, let's take this journey. Plus 5, minus 1, plus 3, minus 3, plus 6, minus 2. Then we'll get back to 5. Plus 5. No, I think it's a better one. Plus 5, minus 2, plus 6, minus 3, plus 3, minus 1, and then 5. That's a better one, because we are going from far to near. It makes more sense. So we will go with this. Plus 5, minus 2, and plus 6, minus 3, plus 3, minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As I mentioned you before, they will be in even. So they are in even. So let's take out the total one. Total cost of per unit cost of x12 is positive or negative? Minus 2, minus 1. Minus 2, minus 1. Minus 3. Minus 3 plus 6 plus 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8. You see, plus 8 is the answer. Now, we are done with the 2 cells. This one and that one, both are positive, so we will not be working on them. Instead, we are done with them. Now, let's move ahead to 4, that is x 2, second row, second column, plus 4. Okay, plus 4. Now we are at plus 4. We have multiple choices over here. In fact, we may go over here, then there, then here, then here, or we can go in the reverse manner. But we cannot go up. Why? Because there is no allocation upside on the vertical, upside of the vertical. We may go to the horizontal, but it will be difficult to get back. It's impossible to get back. So this is the finest loop we have found. Plus 4, minus 2, plus 6, minus 3. So you see 3, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5, plus 4, plus 6, 10. 10 plus 10, minus 5, plus 5. So you see we have got the positive one. We are cool with that. Now we are moving ahead toward the last one, because there were 9 cells, okay, and 5 we already allocated, 4 were left. The last one is there. Now let's work on that, the last one. So the last one would be 8. 8 is x 3, 3. Third row, third column. Now plus 8, starting from plus 8. Now how would we make the loop? Interestingly, we can go to 2, we can go to 3. If we go to 2, how will we get back? Because there is no loop, shortest loop over here. In fact, the longest loop is not even there. So we will prefer to go to 3. 3, when we will go to 3, we may go to, from 3, we may go to 1 or 3. So we will not go to 1 because we cannot get back. Instead, our loop is keep increasing because we have to get back. So we will prefer this because we need to turn back as quickly as possible. So you see, starting from 8, going to 3, then coming back to 6, and then the 8. We skip 2 because it is making it long. There is no need for that. We ignore, in fact, this one. Though it is allocated, but we will ignore it. As I already mentioned, it has to be an even as well. Plus 8, minus 3, okay, plus 3, minus 6. So what would it be? Minus 3 plus 8 minus 6 plus 2. So you see plus 2 is there. So we have found another plus. So all the answers are in plus. It means it is an optimal solution. As I already mentioned, that Vogel gives you the best initial basic feasible solution as compared to the Northwest and the least cost. So we prefer to the Vogel. Now let's find out the cost we will be incurring to transport the 170 units. Total cost would be, first allocated cell is 1 into 40 plus 3 into 20 plus customer wise. We are moving towards customer wise so that we don't miss any. Customer 3 is done. Now we are moving to customer 2. Since we have to deliver to all of the customers, we have to deliver the product to all of the customers. It's important to go customer by customer. Customer 2 is also done. Now we are moving towards the customer 3. Now we are about to complete the customer 3. So we are done with the customer 3 as well. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you just do the simple calculation. Okay. It's very simple. 40 into 140. If we put it over here, instead here, 40 plus 3 to 6, 60 plus 80 plus 120 plus 180. So you see we have found the 5. We have simplified them. 60 plus 40, 100, 100 plus 80, 180, 180 plus 120 is 300, and 300 plus 180 is 300 plus 180 is 480. So 480 is our cost. So 480 is the minimum cost. We will get through transporting the 170 units to customer 1, customer 2, customer 3. Thank you very much.